Fire me up.
Well,
Bring me down.
okay. All right. Good morning. My name is Shannon Wheeler. I'm the president of Premier Mortgage Group, and I'm so glad to be here this morning hosting the Morning Grind, here with my usual cast of characters, my people. And we're going to take a minute. We're going to go around the room. We're going to find out what all we're thankful for. And we're going to start right here. Allie, lay it down. What you thankful for?
I'm thankful that my cousin cooked me dinner last night.
Oh, fantastic. What was on the menu?
It was a shrimp Alfredo, and we had some pulled knot garlic bread.
Oh, very nice. I like that. I like that. Ed, what you thankful for?
I'm thankful they're about to start fixing the roof where I had my leak.
Okay, very
Ready
good.
to get it over with.
Yeah, that'd be good. Good to get the leak squared away there.
I'm gonna be thankful for the same thing every day this week.
Okay.
This volunteers take the field in T-minus 6 days. 5 days.
Gotcha. Football
4
season.
days.
You'll be wishing that.
Who do we open with?
How many days?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so yeah, 41.
Who do we open? Who does
Virginia.
Virginia? Oh, what kind of ball club does Virginia have
At
this
Nissan
year?
Stadium.
What kind of ball club does Virginia have this year?
Not a very good one.
Okay, great. It works out good for us then.
Yeah.
Josh? Because I know UT fans, like, if I could beat you by 100, I would, right? You know, it's like,
Exactly.
doesn't even matter. You know, just take a high school team out there, just pound them by 100. It's all good. What are you thankful for?
Some jujitsu tonight with some friends.
Okay, gotcha. I like the sound effects. Whoa!
He's gonna take
Nice.
some lessons because he's scared that I can kick his ass.
Oh, wow. We're going to have to clear the room out here, man. Wow. Step in the squared circle.
As you can tell,
Or
I'm
the-
scared as shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you.
Who's
He's
shaking?
carbo loading as it is right now, man. Just get ready for that. Yeah. Oh, man. It's football. It's feisty football week. Anyway.
Feisty football.
Okay, so I am going to share something with you guys this morning because I think it's important to understand that we always have different circumstances in life. Ed's got some challenges over here with some circumstances, some furniture. But you guys know that I am a person who really, focuses on and puts an emphasis on my present moment practice, right? Well, that can sometimes just seem sort of out there a little bit, and I'm sure a lot of people are just like, whatever. But, the truth is, it really is that important to me in all of my facets of life. And whenever I find myself not able to recognize that I'm interacting with my present moment practice, that's when I start to get a little bit off my game, or I get a little bit out of sorts, or I get a little bit grumpy, or I get a little bit whatever it may be. Because I tell people that I couldn't possibly be better, because that is actually true, it doesn't mean that I don't fight through the same things that everybody else does. Sometimes I get frustrated, sometimes I get down, sometimes I get mad, sometimes I get upset, all those things. But the key thing about a present moment practice is it keeps me from letting those things linger. And that is really huge, because your life circumstances are going to continue to change. And if you really believe that you've got a spirit inside you and that spirit is life itself, then you can only stay in a space like that for so long. So I've got my son, my youngest child. He is currently in boot camp. And that's a shocking change to your circumstance, right? So when you find yourself in a life circumstance, whether it's a changing market, or whether it's a new career, or whether you're a teacher and you started teaching school and you go back in August, or whatever the case may be, there's always these sort of life circumstances that change. Some circumstances really bring into focus what you're doing right at that time. Boot camp is one of those great examples of a situation where you're literally changing your identity from a civilian to a military person, and your life circumstances could not be more different. So, everybody that has either served in the military or has family that served in the military, you understand that supporting our military members is huge, and supporting our military members' families is huge. So, we've all been writing to Braxton, and I sat down last night. I wrote him a letter, and I decided I would share the letter this morning. And the reason I decided it's not super personal. I wouldn't do that to my son. He'd be mortified. Like, hey son, tell.
I'm taking care of your teddy bear for you.
Yeah, I've got your blankie washed. Yeah, right. He come back from boot camp, and be like, Dad, I can't. I'm coming home from leave. We're gonna fight, right? But I didn't intend to share the letter. But after I wrote it, I put my pen down. And I thought, there's some things in that letter that probably everybody could benefit from. And there's maybe some people out there or somebody, even one person out there, that really needs to hear something that's in this letter. So this is the letter I'm going to send to Braxton right after the show. And it's just a letter of encouragement. And so anytime you're in a situation, and the funny thing is I'm being an encouraging dad because that's the way my heart feels towards him. He's probably reading the letter thinking, I got this, Dad. What are you talking about? But that doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that it's still something that I think everybody could hear or could make some use of. Okay, so this is my second letter to Braxton in boot camp, dated August the 28th, 2023. Braxton, son, I sure have missed having you around. There are times I want to pick up the phone and just catch up on the day. But those feelings are quickly replaced by a real sense of pride as a father and joy for you as a man. You have probably found out a few things by now. One, you can't get around any of this. You have to go through it. Two, that it is hard and it takes your focus and effort. Three, you have also probably started to realize that you can do it and that it's becoming more and more apparent that you will. That means you are gaining on it. See, it has always been the same and it is you that is growing. Now that you know these things firsthand, you are ready to finish the job. You will find things and ideas and people that you will be passionate about in your life. Time will tell if the Army becomes that for you. I'm going to remind you now of the fourth thing that you get to learn. It is not the Army, a person, a goal, or any other thing. It is your spirit. And you have the ability to honor your spirit in any and all of those circumstances. Currently, that finds you where you are, in boot camp. Honor it with your spirit. Make a good accounting of your spirit by using your mind and body in honor of the spirit. Also, do not be timid about taking what is yours. Don't hold back for any reason. You can honor your spirit, do your best, live with the results, good, bad, or indifferent. It matters not, and it isn't even up to you to determine. And it doesn't commit you to a career in the Army. So don't be afraid to live it fully while you are there. With your whole heart. I love you. I miss you. And I know you are right where you're supposed to be, Dad. Take us out, Van Grafton.